these woods are cursed, right? They mess with people's heads, even if they claim not to believe it.
In local news, there is still no sign of the 9-year-old Peter Shannon, who went missing on Saturday afternoon. This marks the latest in a series of disappearances dating back to 1994, when a group of students ventured into the woods near Burkittsville, never to be seen again.
Bullet, seek!
This is your chance to do something good, Alice. Don't waste it.
Brian Wilson! El Halcón de la Ley! Brian Wilson, Texas Law Hawk! Brian Wilson, the Texas Law Hawk! Talons of justice! Due process! Do wheelies! It's hot out here! Brian Wilson, El Halcón de la Ley! Brian Wilson, the Texas Law Hawk!
Later, guys.
Bye.
Well. It's no refusal weekend, so you have to blow. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your license. These things are 100% accurate. Blowing it. Surprise, failed. Blow.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Someone just called me. That's why you don't blow. Brian Wilson, the Texas Law Hawk.
If you or a loved one been arrested, so call Brian Wilson, the Texas Law Hawk today.
All right, hello, Ali Hernandez first with all the caws. Caw, I think. Although when I say it fast like that, it sounds like I'm saying cock over and over. Cock. Anyways. Hello and welcome to my surprise spooky Saturday stream. How you doing today, Ali? And thank you for liking my tweet and for retweeting my tweet, because people don't know when to look for me anymore. And tweeting is not automated for YouTube like it used to be. So now I have to do it all automatic. It's a lot of hard work, I tell you. It's a lot of hard work for a guy that's not trying to be a professional streamer. Trying to figure out what's going on with my chat. Okay, there we go. My old chat broke. the thing that I used to put chat on my screen broke. So now I'm trying the Streamlabs chat again, which I think I used that. Thinking a few years ago, I started using Streamlabs for my notifications, and I think I used their chat too for a little while. But it works now. I don't know. I'm tweaking the settings. I want it so that the chat stays up there. So after you say something, it stays up there. And then also, sometimes I see stuff pop up on the window before it pops up. It pops up on my screen, like my video, before it pops up in my actual chat. So you know me, it's old G-Law, old man confused by technology, doing his thing. But I'm trying to see if they got a, they got settings in here I can change and make it so that the words don't disappear. Probably. The old man, let me see here. Let me get my bifocals out. I gotta check out the, you got some instructions with this thing? Let's see, they have, there's like themes. Manage themes. What are themes? Maybe it doesn't like it because I'm in the middle. Show all. Now, I gotta go back. Alright, I'm gonna stop screwing around with this. So, happy Saturday, Allie. I think you're the only one here. And you may notice I'm not playing Ghostbusters today. I still have been thinking about Ghostbusters, but since the beginning of HAWKTOBER, I've had my eye on Blair Witch, which I've heard mixed reviews about. Some people have said it's really good, other people said it's boring, which is pretty much what they said about the original movie, which I loved. The movie that came out in 1999 or whatever, 2000, right around then. I thought that movie was awesome. And I've watched it probably 50 times. Like, it's the one movie I've bought. Like, I bought on VHS, and then when I moved to DVD, I bought it on DVD. And now that I'm mostly watching on streaming, I bought it on Amazon Prime. I don't so much like the sequels that they made. But the newer Blair Witch, the one that came out a couple years ago, is alright. But this one, the original Blair Witch Project, still is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. And I've heard if you like the original movie, that this game is somewhat loyal to the feel of that, which I think works for best. And hey, Maxie, how you doing, man? Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. I don't know if I sent you a message earlier today, Maxie. This is also the reason why I'm playing Blair Witch today. Blair Witch came out about a month and a half ago. It's pretty new, and I think it's full price $30, which, you know me, I'm not willing to spend. I also heard it's not a very long game, and since I had mixed reviews, I was not gonna just buy it just for HAWKTOBER, but I thought if by some miracle it dropped in price to like $15 or something, under 20, maybe I would go for it. And so what happened is yesterday was the launch of the Outer Worlds, which I've been interested in for a long time. But again, $60. You know, we're talking about, even though I'm making a little more money now, still, that's $60. And I got like, 700 games now. And I'm playing some games that I'm into right now. So I don't need to spend $60 for a new game. But I've been very interested in the Outer Worlds. I've been watching it for about a year now, and very curious. And then it's come out, and all the reviews are really positive. People are loving it. They're saying it's like Fallout in space. It's different. It's not as open world, but they said the feel is very much almost like Fallout New Vegas in space, crossed with like SWTOR and Mass Effect. So I was all jazzed about it, and then I was almost thinking, oh, I wonder if maybe it'll be on sale somewhere for like 10%, or I could look in the Humble store and get it cheap. And then I found out it's on Xbox Game Pass for Windows, which has a promotion. You can get Xbox Game Pass for Windows for $1 for the first month. And then it sounds like after the first month, there's still you still get an introductory price of $5 a month. And there's like 100 games. Last time I looked at Game Pass, they had a few games I was interested in, but that's all they had. They had a handful. It was mostly for Xbox people, not PC people. So it had Maxi, Sea of Thieves, which I know you've played through the service, which I was curious about, but I'd also heard mixed enough stuff that I wasn't. It's something I've really wanted to try, but I haven't wanted to pay anything for. And even the Game Pass, you know what kept happening with the Game Pass is they offer like a 7-day trial, and I kept thinking one of these days I'm gonna try the trial when I know I've got like a week where I can just play games, and I put it off and put it off. But now for $1, I can't. So they had Outer Worlds, which I've downloaded and installed, haven't tried it yet. They have Blair Witch, which I've obviously downloaded and installed. I only launched Blair Witch and got a couple, like, past the opening cutscenes far enough to make sure it ran well with, or ran okay at least with OBS, and tweak the settings a little bit so it ran more smoothly. But I'm going into this, aside from that, I'm going into this blind. And but yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the Xbox Game Pass for Windows. So, hey Madros, what's up? Food brother Fili Contreras. Caw, sir. How'd your fishing go, Food brother? So it was looking pretty chill. I saw that picture you posted with your fishing rods against the river. That looked pretty sweet, man. Yeah, what else there's a bunch of games that I've been curious about that I would probably not have paid for. Like We Happy Few always looked really interesting. That's on Game Pass. Let me see. I ended up almost immediately downloading about 6 games. There's Outer Worlds, Blair Witch, because I wanted to play Blair Witch for HAWKTOBER if I could get my hands on it, which now I have. We Happy Few. Oh yeah, State of Decay 2. I heard it launched rough, but it's supposed to be a lot better now. I heard it's still in some ways is buggy as shit, but what's the other one? I know there were a couple other ones that I've already downloaded. Oh yeah, Void Bastards. That just came out, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago on Steam, and that looks really interesting. Like, a bunch of these games are on my wish list on Steam, and now I have access to them for $1. So I sound like a commercial right now. I swear to God, Xbox has not paid me as a shill to like pawn their product off on you. But it felt like when I realized this morning, I was looking into it and I realized all I could get. It was like Christmas morning. All of a sudden, I put $1 into the service, and all of a sudden, I'm like, oh God, what do I want to play first? I have all my presents to open. Slow but relaxing, man. You started fishing at like 4 in the morning. You're not still fishing, are you, Food Brother? Or are you like right now? Are you right now on your phone still fishing? Probably sunburned to hell. Oh no. No, Allie, no. Shh. We don't talk about my master overlords. Not in the chat. So yeah. So I'm having a good Saturday. Your Xbox was hacked? Are you serious? So Maxi, does that mean you just don't have it anymore? Or you just haven't wanted it badly enough to jump through all the pain in the ass hoops you'd have to jump through to get a hold of somebody at Microsoft who actually fixed a problem for you. Is that what's holding you back, or is it gone? You just don't have it anymore. Either way, I'm sorry to hear that, Maxi. That sucks. Yeah, because I remember, Maxi, I think you're the one person that I know, correct me if I'm wrong, you played that quite a bit through Game Pass, right? Sea of Thieves? And you seem to talk very highly of it. You created a second account. Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you had to, that's my first thought was, you could just make another account, but any games you bought on there are gone. So I guess if you're doing Games Pass, though, if you're gonna do Games Pass anyways, then maybe that's primarily what you use is not quite as much of a loss. Went to the grocery store, Taco Bell. I now hear, you know what I had for lunch, Food Brother? I had Taco Bell too. We ordered it on Grubhub. I ordered enough to have leftovers. I got the nachos box. They have like a $5 nachos box with a drink. It's huge. I bought like a couple other things, but I finished the nachos box. I was pretty much full. I'm not used to their $5 boxes being enough. So, but just so anyone who's been following the saga of my diet, I've been still good, but we have allowed cheating on the weekends a little bit. Excuse me, I'm still drinking my Pepsi from my Taco Bell. You know, Maxie, about a few weeks ago, I got Popeyes. I don't get fried chicken that often, but I was craving it. Also, of the fast food options, I think anything deep fried is like the worst. It's probably the worst you can do. But that order Popeyes, I got like a chicken tenders dinner. It was really good. It was really, and I had Kentucky Fried Chicken a few weeks ago. This is one of my, it's a terrible tradition, but when I went to the doctor because I had high blood pressure, let me see. Yeah, when I had my toe thing done, my blood pressure was really high, so they're like, you better get rechecked in a couple weeks and tell your primary. So my primary had scheduled me to follow up for blood work anyway, so in a couple of weeks. So I went and I met with my primary, and he took my blood pressure again, and it was normal. So then I had my blood work, and you have to fast to get your blood work done. At least I thought I did. Now in retrospect, I probably didn't, because they were only measuring like a couple things in follow-up that they wanted to monitor. And I think you have to fast if you're doing sugars. After the fact, I realized maybe I didn't need to fast, but anytime I get blood work done, by the time I get out of there, I'm hungry as shit. And it seems like wherever I go to get blood work, whether in Los Angeles or where I am now, right across the street from whatever Kaiser I go to is some kind of fast food place that looks delicious and smells awesome. There's a Kentucky Fried Chicken right across the street. You walk out the doors of Kaiser Permanente, and like literally you're staring 40 yards away at a Kentucky Fried Chicken. And you know how those places are. You just smell them a half mile away. Yeah, we have great minds. About the double chalupa box. Yeah, I've gotten that a few times too, Food Brother. I like they're usually what I get because I'm a pig, but my favorite thing consistently on their menu is what is it? Shit, Mexican pizza. I love Mexican pizza. So usually what I'll do is I'll get a $5 box of something and a Mexican pizza. And depending on how hungry I am, often I'll have like leftovers I can have a little bit later. So, but I am on a bone meal diet. So much calcium. Delicious calcium, Allie. So before I'm gonna dive into this in a minute, I realize now I've been live for 18 minutes, and I haven't started playing any game yet. Now this might be a little bit like when I played Ghostbusters, how I got kind of into the game, because I kind of wanted to get into this game, so I may be a little game focused, but I'm not planning on ignoring the chat. You know what also clinched it is someone said this game was a combination of Outlast and Resident Evil, which I love the atmosphere of Resident Evil and the gameplay of Outlast. So I'm hoping, I don't know, I have maybe unreasonably high expectations of this game. We'll see how it is. And I don't think it's objectively the best game for everyone, but I have a feeling it's one of those games that might be, for me, might be a game that I really like. Like Resident Evil 7, that's like, a lot of people consider that at this point, possibly the greatest horror title ever made. And I could appreciate that it was very well made, and the design was great, and the atmosphere was great. But actually playing it, like, those boss fights, man, I don't like that shit. Anyways, I'm gonna catch up with chat, though, before I move on to anything else. Used to work at Taco Bell, you'd modify the Mexican pizza by subbing chicken and adding sour cream. That sounds pretty good, man. They sell like green onions. Oh my gosh, you know, you're right. I hadn't even thought of that. But they used to have green onions, sliced green onions on the Mexican pizzas, didn't they? And now they don't. Now it didn't even register until you just said it. And I was like, yeah, they don't have that anymore. Your kiddo started playing Skyrim Special Edition. I think that's one of those games, if for anyone that has never picked it up by this point, which sounds like might be the case with your dog, with your is it your daughter? Anyway, your kiddo. Anyone who hasn't played Skyrim and tries it and likes it, you can pretty much, I think you can kiss them goodbye for about 6 months. Like they're gonna be in Skyrim. You're just gonna see like the jacket hanging on a hook and their shoes by the door, and that's all. They're gonna be in another world. Bell beefer, I don't remember that at all. Mexican pizza, fiesta potatoes. I remember the some kind of potatoes. The cheeserito. Was it I'm thinking of the quesarito? Anyway. When did they stop having green onions? So anyway, now I ate my Taco Bell. I'm very, very satisfied. I think I stopped myself before I got too full. Because then if I get too full, then I want to take a nap. Which, that means I wouldn't stream. And then I set my stream up with my little Blair Witch videos. I tested Blair Witch out. I did a private test stream to make sure I can run it. And once that happened, I set up my little video here. And Chorito, okay. Mine 69. Oh my gosh, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. I don't know if you're still streaming because I have not been participating quite so actively in the streaming community. Also, a lot of streamers moved over to other platforms. A lot of my old friends, I don't see them on YouTube anymore because they've gone other places. But the cheeserito was a secret menu. Okay, I was thinking that the Brian Wilson Texas Lawhawk did a commercial for the Super Bowl a couple years ago for the queso. What is it? It was some queso burrito. Was it quesarito? I think it was something close to that. But I'm doing pretty good, Mine 69. I don't know if you remember my saga over the past year, but right at Christmas we moved from Los Angeles to Portland, Oregon, and it was kind of a scary move because we didn't for sure have jobs lined up. We just had we had family offering a place to stay till we could get on our feet, and within 4 days of getting here, my wife had gotten a pretty decent job, and so we were able to move into a place almost right away. And then a few weeks later, well, actually, I think it came to, I was still doing my regular work, which I used to do from home, but I didn't have as much. But then I got, a couple months later, I got hired for my own job, and now I've been there since, I think it actually started in April. There was some super long background screening process to get into it. It's pretty crazy. But it's actually it's called an attorney, a project attorney. It's got attorney in the title. I'm someone else's employee as an attorney. It's pretty wild. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then I like Oregon. It's nice. Right now it's fall. Coming from LA for the last 15 years, I'm not used to actually seeing seasons change. Outside is just an explosion of like gold and red. And it's beautiful. And there's leaves all carpeting the ground. So it'll be a little sadder when winter hits and it's just all skeleton trees. That's got its own atmosphere too. But fall is, well, I was gonna say it's my favorite time of year, but when spring hits and everything turns green, like super green, I love that too. All the flowers explode. We have, in the neighborhood I live in, there's cherry trees all over the place. And when cherry trees bloom, it's just like, it's magical. Like all the little cherry blossoms just floating through the air. Person runs hell on our allergies, but, but still, man. Oh, well, thanks, Mine69. Yeah, things are going pretty well. And also, my wife has, I think some of you know, my wife has had a job that is unreasonably demanding. Like, for what they pay her and what her title is supposed to be, her job is, it's unreasonably demanding. It's not just like she's afraid of hard work. She's not. But the people running the operation she's in are almost, not just her, are almost running it in the ground. And so we're kind of excited right now. That's a big thing we're hoping for, is she found a job, and she's been doing payroll for many years now. And that's technically the job she's in now, is payroll, but then they tried to dump like an accountant job on top of that, which is a great experience, but like they're still only paying her, like you could work at a fast food place and make almost as much, I think. I mean, that's not quite true, but it's still, well, they're actually, where she works, I think there are people that their job is dishwasher and they make about the same as she does. So she's pretty pissed, given that they're having her be they're having her do everything for the operation, and she has to work weekends. That's one reason why I'm able to stream this weekend, is because she has to work, because at the last weekend of every month is super crunch and she has to work through the weekends. So she found another job that is going to pay, it could pay almost twice as much as what she's making now, and it would be a perfect fit for her. It's another payroll job, and she applied for it. She's got an interview on Tuesday. So everybody, keep your fingers crossed for Mrs. G-Law, so she can get that job, because that's the only thing that hasn't been working out for this after this move. Is everything's great for me. I love it here. I found a good job. I'm really enjoying. I'm so happy we moved and got settled in, and I love our apartment. I love everything about it, except for the fact that my wife is struggling. Like, her work is just not good. It's making her crazy. So, anyways, yeah, thank you, Allie. Hey, Mike Ladd too. How you doing, man? I just saw it. So I was looking away while I was going off about my situation. You've been lurking on your TV while eating. Chicken is the theme of the day. Well, chicken and fish, I guess. White meats. It's good to see you, Mike. And welcome back. Are you still, I think the last time I talked to you was when I was playing Kenshi, and you picked up Kenshi. Did you run very far with that? I think I sort of stopped playing it because, I kind of got tired of the performance. The performance issues weighed me down. And also I just switch games. I switch games every few weeks anyway, so. And hello, Lopis Lucas. New plan for Borderlands 3. Cardboard Signer says, I need money for Borderlands 3. You just play Borderlands 2 again, buddy. It's got enough, it's just as, I heard it's better. I mean, Borderlands 3, I did look at it closer again, because at first I was not that enthused, because it sounded like it was good, but it wasn't revolutionary compared to the second one. But I have heard that 3 is good. But I still think it's like the second one sounds like it might actually still be better. You went not too far. Last time you saw you stream was just yeah. And that was when I got my little Kenshi kick. I think that was almost right before I started my job. Because since I started my job, I haven't been streaming as much, and I haven't been playing as many games either, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I'm happy to stream. This week at my work was totally brutal, so I couldn't. I've been trying to still stream every Thursday if I can. I haven't been committed certain enough to commit to a schedule to like formally make it every Thursday. But I've been trying to aim for every Thursday, and this week it's just been my work. Now my work is still mostly 9 to 5. I'm working about 9 hours a day, which is not a crazy amount of work for a person to do. But my job is really stressful, not a bad way. It's not like everyone I work with is great, but there's stuff going on that's making it be kind of crunch time, and it's kind of a good thing. I'm sort of like an expert in a certain area, in bankruptcy related things that come up at our work, and there's about to be a project is about to focus for the next probably month or two on sort of a new wave or new round of bankruptcy activity, and so they've kind of given me a big role in leading the rest of my team. My team has grown too. Team is like 15 people now. They've kind of given me the lead in coming up with the procedures and training the other people on how to do all this stuff. So the reason I'm busy is actually kind of cool, because it means I'm valued and I'm doing stuff that's actually kind of important. But it's also, I'm also supposed to be doing my whole regular, like there's a whole regular rest of the job that we're all doing at the same time, and I'm still having to do my regular job, so it's become very stressful, but in a good way. So, Food Brother Fila Contreras, how much is this game? Oh, Lapis, you go, girl. I'll say that. Playing the Linux. Wait, which one are you playing now? The Linux game? Is that a game? Or you mean you're using Linux? Like you're getting into the Linux thing? I was like, I didn't know the Linux, there was like a Linux game. I think my bird, I don't know, man. She's really like lethargic. I don't know if it's because it's gotten colder and it's been darker a lot, or she's also getting old too, but she's been really kind of just chilling a lot, but chilling so much that I almost am a little concerned that she's okay the last few weeks. I mean, she still seems fine. She's eating, and if I take her out of the cage, she'll hang out with me and stuff. But most of the time, she looks like she just wants to sleep. So, keeping an eye on that. I'm gonna quickly reiterate how I ended up with this game, because this is a game that I was keeping an eye out this Hawktober to see if it would come on sale, but it just came out. This game is included in Xbox Game Pass for Windows or for PC, which also has The Outer Worlds, which is the reason I got it. I really was interested in The Outer Worlds, and that's $60, and I found out it's included in Game Pass. And then I looked at what Game Pass had to offer for PC now, and I used to only have a handful of games. It's got 100 or more games now, and a lot of them are on my wish list. And they had a first month for $1. Game Pass for Windows, or Xbox Game Pass for PC. And there's 100 PC games on there. $1 for the first month, and then it's $4.99 per month after that. And I think that's an introductory period, but I think the regular subscription fee is $10 a month now for just the PC version. And which, even if you end up playing this game, that's kind of worth it. I mean, I pay $15 a month just to play WoW when I'm playing WoW. So to appease us peasants. Oh, yeah, Mike Ladley. Yeah, but if they do come up with they do come up with a Linux game, we'll have to maybe I'll stream it. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, and it feels like the best is only good times ahead. Yeah, my Outer Worlds looks really good. In fact, I had to restrain myself to not just jump immediately into that. I spent actually most of the morning. I downloaded about 6 or 7 games that were the ones that I really was excited about. So I spent a lot of the morning downloading stuff from the Game Pass, and then I spent some time, since it's still Hawktober and I really wanted to play this. I thought I did testing to make sure it ran, all that stuff, all the stuff I do before I stream a new game, setting up all the little background videos and all the crap that I do. So. How you played The Outer Worlds? It looks incredible, Lapis Lucas. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone say anything bad about it. So, well, I'm glad you. So wait, are you playing it on Game Pass? Do you have Game Pass, Lapis Lucas? Is that how? Because I was like, but you've been like crazy to play Borderlands 3. But you don't have that yet, but you already have Outer Worlds? You gotta have the Game Pass. That must be why. But yeah, I think that might become the game I'm gonna play in my spare time. Although it's kind of, I've been playing Paradox games. I've been playing Crusader Kings 2 for the past week or so, and super into that. Totally different style of game. So it's a tough transition jumping from that to something like Outer Worlds, but we'll see. Right now, I'm feeling like a kid in a candy store. There's just too many games, and a lot of them. I'm interested in a lot of them right now. Oh, game sharing on PS4. Okay, so look who it is. There he is. That guy. A surprise for surprise. Thank you, that guy, for your generous $10 donation. I don't even know if it's payday for you. Last time I streamed, it was just over a week ago. You got what I consider to be like insanely generous with you, but I thought that was payday. So if this is just a regular non-payday surprise donation, then I can't complain about that either, I gotta say. Especially with all my special emojis, the cause and the bone meal, the pipe cock, all the good stuff. Thank you so much, man. You gonna donate 100 too, Lapis Lucas? All right. Wait, let's have we can have a donation contest, and the person who donates the most can choose one of my games on my giveaway list that we're gonna do later. The list is thinning out. The games are being sniped one by one. But this is what's on offer. I think at the end of the stream, we'll do the giveaway. There's still some really good ones on here. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh, that guy. Oh, another tenner. Thank you, sir. I hope you didn't think I was trying to I wasn't trying to squeeze any more out of you. I hope you realize you just come in, and even if you only gave me $5, I'd still like you. If it was under $5, you'd have to give it to me a few times, and then I'd be okay with it. But well, it turns out there's a lot of people in here who don't give me anything, and I still like them. But that guy definitely, thank you again, and it's good to know you get paid every Thursday. Maybe that's why you've been so generous, because I stream on Thursdays. I associate your name with generosity at this point. But probably because every time I see you, you just got paid. That probably doesn't hurt my cause, does it? But thanks again, man. Now it is time for the game. Holy shit! Sorry. It's been 40 minutes now, and I haven't played the game yet. So I do believe it is time to make that transition.
45 seconds of gameplay.
We may need, let me know if the game is, I haven't done audio adjustments on this yet. So let me know if game is too quiet or if game is too loud. I'm just sort of letting it go as I sort of have it by default. Now I did start a game just to make sure it ran. We're gonna start a new game. We're gonna let some cutscene, the introductory cutscene happen a little bit. And if y'all can't hear it, let me know. Oh, there it is, that guy. Damn! Thank you, that guy, for kicking off my game with yet another amazing donation. Thank you, sir. Dog. I want a dog like that. It's a good dog. So this takes place like a couple years after the events of the first movie.
Still no sign of the 9-year-old Peter Shannon, who went missing on Saturday afternoon. The missing boy was last seen wearing a green t-shirt and a Baltimore Crows cap. Local authorities are organizing a
So more people have been disappearing. No dogs. It's bullshit. Obvious, Lucas. Let's see. Hello?
Hey, Alice.
Jess, hey. It's,
Okay, is this loud enough? I need some input. It sounds very low. Actually, this is about as loud as it gets, isn't it? I can turn up desktop audio, though, on OBS. Okay, I'm gonna nudge desktop up. It's loud enough? Okay, I'll leave it alone then. Maybe just turn up my own headset, because it sounds a little lower to me. You think turn it up, Lapis? Volume up. Okay. Let me know if that's a bit better. And this part might actually just be a little bit quiet too, but because they're talking over a phone. But
good to hear from you. I didn't think you'd call.
Yeah, well, neither did I, to be honest. Guess we're both full of surprises. So what are you up to?
Did you hear about the missing kid? I'm joining the search.
all right, was that any better? Because it's just me switching OBS sliders at this point, but I can still go a bit louder. Better? Here, I'm gonna nudge it just a little bit more.
Oh, wow. Okay. You think that's a good idea?
Why wouldn't it be?
You know why? You know what? Never mind. You're right. Maybe I shouldn't have called.
No, Jess, wait. No, I'm glad you did. Listen, I'm almost there. I'll call you later, okay?
All right. Just be careful.
Good daggy.
Come on, boy. Let's see if we can find a way to contact Sheriff Lanning.
So this dog stays with you the whole time. And some people complain that the dog actually keeps you from getting too scared. But I don't mind that at all.
It looks like they've started without us, huh? Well, let's get moving.
Oh no, my finger got stuck in my buckhole. My buckhole. Thank you, my finger got stuck in my butthole. I will definitely look out for the Blair Witch. Where is she? Where's she at? Alright. Alright, dog. Is this where I'm supposed to go, apparently?
Let's find this kid. He's been through enough already.
Let's see. Anthony, if you stop pissing your pants every time someone mentions the witch and decide to show up, check the trunk. There's a walkie-talkie in there for you. Also, I'm leaving you a photo of the kid we're looking for. Call Sheriff Lanning on Channel 2 once you're ready to join us, Greg. TMI. Are you talking about my finger got stuck in my buckhole?
Sorry, Anthony. First come, first served. Yeah, I'll call Lanning once I'm in the forest.
Guess I'm some kind of damn thief. All right, so when I tested this out, this is literally as far as I got. Although now I'm wondering, I'm gonna check settings real quick because I would very much, I doubt they will, but I would very much not mind if they don't seem to have it. I was gonna see if they have, if I can widen the field of view a little bit. LPV, nah. All right, it's okay. I mean, it's like the original was a found footage movie anyway, so it's more like looking through a camera that way. They call you Stinky Finger. Well, that makes sense if your finger got stuck in your butthole. For sure. Alright, anything else I can, the station wagon? Anything else I can loot? No, I'm not screw with settings. I changed it down to low, and the default settings, the game ran a little bit rough. It was still maybe playable, but it ran rough. But now it's not looking as great as I'd like it to look. Still alright. It's still good. But this game... What's that? You know, I got a feeling there's something not right about these here woods. Detective Pikachu? What's that? I'm not gonna ask how. It was already too much information for some people.
Come on, Bullet.
And
Let's go find this kid.
Damn it. Wait. Thought I saw a person back there. That felt very cinematic. And one of the... Oh, here we go. Yeah, one of the reviewer taglines was that this is the best entry into the Blair Witch franchise since the first movie. Which, you know, that's saying something.
No point in waiting any longer. Let's call landing.
How do I do this? Walkie-talkie? Channel 2.
Ellis to base. Did you copy?
Ellis, what are you doing out here?
Joining the search party.
Ellis, if you think you got some obligation to be here, you don't. I mean, I know it's his brother and all.
Sir, I'm here to help. That's all there is to it. Bullet's with me. If he catches the scent, he'll lead us straight to the kid.
You got a point there. You think you're up for it? Your health issues, they're not gonna be a problem?
Health
Sir,
issues?
I'm not gonna screw this up.
What health
Not
issues?
this time.
Well, all right then. Just stay in the rear. Make sure we haven't missed anything.
Roger that. Over and out. Well, time to get to work.
Hey, my finger got stuck in my butthole. Did you hear it on the radio? Guy just said, stay in the rear. Okay. Alright. Hey, Bullet.
Bullet!
Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, giggity. This is Bullet, your right-hand dog. Wait, what the hell does that mean? I'm not going to talk about what right hands do, but I hope this dog is not to serve that function. Listen to his barking and watch his body language. He'll be the first to alarm you of any trouble, but he'll help you deal with it. Remember, the way you treat him can affect his behavior later in the game. Oh wow, so he's like, it's like a little pet simulator. I got you on that one, my finger? Okay. You mind if I call you MFGTIMBA? No, that's not even. That's worse. Okay, that's all right. I'm just trying to think of an easier way to say your name, but I think I made it worse. Made it more complicated. We'll work. I'll call you Finger. Hey, Finger. Stay close to him. Prolonged loneliness can affect your mental state. Stinky Finger. But you know, if your name was just Finger. And it would be like a mob name where people are like, why do they call you Finger? And you're like, that's an interesting story. Do you have a few minutes? And you can tell him about how that one night. Stay close to him. Loneliness can affect your mental state. Let's see, if you lose bullet, press C to call him back. When he's nearby, look at him and hold C to toggle the command wheel. There's seek, reprimand, stay close, and pet. Oh. Alright. Well, first I'm gonna... I want to pet him. Hey, buddy. Or do I have to check seek? Go seek. Alright, okay. I can only select the one right now.
Come on, look around, boy. Yeah, lead on, buddy.
Alright, go dog. I like dog. What's his name again? I know. I'm just gonna call you dog. It's easier. That's how I roll. What'd you find, buddy?
We're looking for Peter, not the search party, buddy.
Where'd you go, pal? Here. Can I pet you, though? Oh, we'll do this.
Bullet, seek.
He's sniffing. Go bullet.
Nothing,
We're
eh?
taking a detour. Spencer thinks he saw something. It's probably just a raccoon, but, yeah.
Alright, let's get...
Told you it was not a raccoon.
Great, a bear then.
Loppies Lucas, you like the dog, huh? That is a little dramatic.
We're done checking the bridge. Nothing here. Ow! Fucking brambles! You guys know these woods are cursed, right? You don't leave by nightfall, you might not leave at all.
The words are cursed.
Let's find that kid and get out of here. Now cut the chatter and focus on the search.
Yep, it was a raccoon.
Logging area is clear. Good job.
Wow, there's a lot of talking going on. Was this a new message?
You guys see that old tree?
Dude, you guys shut up.
You know,
Travis.
back during the Revolutionary War, there was this
Fight a
witch.
wall game.
She kidnapped the local
Well,
children, suck on
could
their
say I'd
blood
call.
and whatnot. When they finally caught her, they hanged her on one of those trees.
Ingram, do you ever shut up?
They're having a lot of
Okay,
chat.
seek.
Check the hill, Ingram.
Tell
Got
me,
it.
dog.
Nothing there, huh?
I thought he'd tell me which way to go.
To get this far.
Not on his own. Did anyone check that place?
That place?
What place? Oh, that place.
There's a lot of narrative happening right
Yeah. Ever since they found those tapes, it's the first place we looked.
All right, boys, let's talk in more searching.
now. Probably talking about Rustin Parr's cabin. Alright, was I supposed to, now that they're done flapping their gums, no they're not.
You got anything? Just some garbage.
What buddy?
Careful there, Caldwell. God damn, it's slippery here.
What's in there, buddy? Damn, it's thick. You got all excited about some muddy, dumbass water? That's what this is all about? Or did you find something... Yeah, well, gazoon tight.
Come on, look around, boy.
Just gonna drink more mud
Got
water.
nothing?
Alright. Should I, here, just, you're doing good, buddy.
Aren't you a handsome boy?
Yeah, doggy Bobo. Who's your good doggy? Alright.
Nothing here. I should look somewhere else.
Get back to the trail. Oh, wait, where'd the trail go? Okay, here we go. It's too bright and cheerful out here for me to be lost already. And yeah, that's where we just were. Gonna make our way around. Anything over here by this other mud? do you think, pal? Huh? What do you think? He seems to be... What? Ooh, what's this?
Bare footprints. Yeah, someone must really love nature.
Hey, where you at? Hey, the footprints. Track the footprints.
Bullet, seek.
Sniff the footprints. They're bare footprints. That's weird. He's on. He's got some. He's on to something. What's this shit? Ooh, what's this? Good dog, buddy. Good dog.
Good dog.
Oh, give me some tongue, baby. Good doggy. 1,000. It was at 100,000 out of 10. Best game. Well, isn't Red Dead Redemption? Isn't that a game where you can pet dogs?
Heal.
No, I didn't want him to heal. I wanted to. Wait. What do you want in there, buddy?
Come on, look around, boy.
What am I supposed to do? Stay, reprimand, stay close, pet, seek.
Bullet, search.
I have. Who's Peter? I just started this game. I don't know if that's a thing. Peter's weed. Let's see. Alright. But it looks like there's something in there for me to find. How, am I supposed to interact with this somehow?
Fetch.
Oh, I click it. Get it, dog?
What'd you find? Let me see.
Is that the weed we were talking about?
Good boy. Leave it, buddy.
Just
Now's
a
not the time.
Just a hat.
Baltimore crows. That's Peter's cap. Good boy. We need to hurry. Can you follow the scent? Here, boy. See if you can find it.
Well, this dog is going to be useful as shit. I like this dog.
That's it. Take me to it. Ellis to base. I found Peter's cap.
You did? Well, great job, Ellis. Just stay where you are. We'll join up with you and keep searching from there.
Negative. Bullet picked up a scent. I'm not risking him losing it. I'll keep you posted. Over and out.
All right, Bullet. Good job, good job, buddy. All right. What do we got?
Bullet, wait up! Shit!
Oh! All of a sudden, this looking like spooky ass Blair Witch Woods.
God damn it! I bet if I pull it back up there.
Is this where we're gonna see the little stick figures hanging from the trees?
Bullet! Where's that dog?
Oh no. Am I crashing? Don't crash, you son of a bitch. I hope it autosaves frequently. Now, I did read that in the reviews there were complaints about people having trouble running the game, but most of them were bitching that the game crashed on startup. Not that it crashed in the middle of play. But this sucks. I think we may need to kill it. Let's see. Oh, come on. Blair Witch. I've got to get all. I got to get all official on your ass. And the Blair Witch is covering up my whole. Yeah, it's frozen for me too, and it's covering up my whole monitor 1, where I'm trying to open up my Taskmaster. Hold on, I'm gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete. This sucks. Wow, this is enough of a. The way in which it has crashed might actually require me to restart my computer because I can't access monitor 1. Let's see. Well, I have the task manager open, but I believe it's open on monitor 1 and where the game is. And the game is currently not allowing anything else to appear on monitor 1. It is commandeered monitor 1. So whatever is on monitor 1, I cannot interact with. That's the problem. Close window. Wow, this sucks. I might just. Does anyone know a trick on how to get something onto another monitor without touching it? Drag it someplace? Yeah, this sucks. Does that do a Shift Alt? Alt F4 is not doing jack shit. I did manage to make it close my task manager. I did try focusing on the task manager and hitting Shift Alt, but that didn't do anything. Disconnect my power to the entire apartment complex. That's an idea. That Shift Alt? I didn't even know that was a thing. To move a window to the other monitor. That'd be nice to know because this sort of thing happens occasionally when I'm streaming. But normally something doesn't crash bad enough to like that. Literally the only option I may that I'm aware of is to just shut my whole damn computer down because clearly my computer is still functioning. It's just Blair Witch is misfiring in such a way that one of my monitors is not. I can't use it. Control Shift Escape. Oh, there's an idea. Switching monitors. Okay, that wasn't helpful. I'm playing around with that idea, though. Oh, God. And now I've done it. Fuck. Okay. So, I set it to show just on monitor 2. Oh, God, did it finally crash? Please? Nope. All right, so now I got it to play only on monitor 2. But then Blair Witch took over monitor 2, and now monitor 1 is opened up again, and now all that I have on both monitors is the frozen image of Blair Witch. This game is fucking cursed. That's what happened. I can't even see chat anymore. I just have both windows are covered with a Blair Witch pause screen. Game. I can't open anything else up. Okay, so all I can do at this point that I can think of, I can't even read anything you guys are typing anymore. All I can do is I'm going to just have to restart my computer with OBS running and everything. I can't even get to OBS again to shut down my stream. So I'm just going to restart my computer and I'll be, I guess, they're just delaying the inevitable. That's all I can do. And we'll try this again to hope it doesn't weird out on us again. So, but yeah. All right, guys. See you in a few. If I can make, okay, here we go. This is awful.